evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to Brewmaster, the home beer brewing simulator game that, honestly, the world adores. Who doesn't enjoy, a good old-fashioned homebrew? Now, I had many questions about this grain brewing that we've been doing so far. An example recipe, on the right-hand side. And I've had many responses from homebrewers and actual brewers themselves. I've pinned one of the comments though, because this answers most of the questions from the last episodes, and I'll just pull this up right now. So this was from Pastel Donut. Again, it's pinned on this last video if you want to read it yourself. But basically, they explain some of the things. For example, the match out is just to stop chemical process, or presumably biochemical process that are going on during the match. And apparently the way the game does it is kind of weird. Like, you'd normally be more worried about the volumes you had. Another thing they mention is, like, you normally don't top up the heat. You would just keep the lid on the container and leave it. So I might try some of these things just out of pure interest to see if the brewer's way of doing things is more accurate than the game. I'm just intrigued. Also, they mention a few other things. So, for example, I've been doing the hop editions where I add, like, a hop that says 10 minutes. I put it in first, wait for 10 minutes. Then I take it out and just leave it to boil while another one, like, with 50 minutes is on. That time, apparently, is just to the end of the boil, so I have to do it the other way around. I have to time it so that the shortest one goes on last. So I will try and do that as well. Some of the stuff, like, don't leave it near a fireplace. The yeast probably won't like that temperature range. From my experience of homebrewing, I wouldn't say, like, you want it in front of a roaring fire. That was a bit extreme, but when I've homebrewed, I think my yeast will, like, recommend it to be in a warm place rather than a cold place. So I kept it somewhere near a radiator, but not, like, exactly on it. Just in a room with a radiator. So I appreciate bringing it in front of a fire will probably just kill your yeast. And then finally, the corn sugar is literally just to add carbonation. But apparently it's weird that you add it and then transfer it. So I might see if I can add it to the keg at the end, rather than before the transfer, and see how that works. So anyway, thank you for Pastel Donut for those useful bits of information. Anyway, God, I'm trying to jump over the table. What am I doing? That is not a brewman's thing. I'm not an animal. We don't jump over the table here. I'm not playing some sort of action shooter. Anyway, we need to skip to the next season. We've done all the beers we can do for now. So let's see what we have in the Brewers Quarterly. Brewer, I'm fizzing like a pent-up Dunkelweizen to share that one of my favourite local breweries, Home and Hearth, will be appearing in the page of the Quarterly from now on. Completing jobs sponsored by Home and Hearth will improve your reputation with them, and I'm sure they'll reward you accordingly. Who knows? One day they might even offer you a commercial slot to sell beers based on your recipe. Oh god, that's so good. I also wanted to mention the immersion coils in the catalogue. No doubt you've noticed just how long it takes for boiling water to cool down. Chillers, such as immersion coils, will not only save you hours, but most importantly, the faster your wort cools, the less chance of contaminating creeping into your beer. So let's get cooling. Brew a beer using the cooling tool during the process. Jeff. Pale in comparison. Oh, this is Home and Hearth. Local brewery Home and Hearth are looking for an especially pale beer and have invited homebrewers to submit a brew with an appropriately low SRM. Jeff's tip, in all grain recipes, grains will provide the majority of SRM. To brew pale beer, use grains with low SRM stats. So we need an SRM below 15, ABV at least 3%, and the bonus requirement is get it below 8 instead of 15. Ales of Laughter. The local alehouse is posting a stand-up night and is looking for a blonde ale to supplement the beers on offer. Coolest critical stat of the blonde ale style. Make sure not to exceed a 10 SRM. So we need to keep our SRM low. Okay. I don't think I feel comfortable yet doing the double grain, so I think I'll pick one of these for this episode and we'll deal with that one. I think we'll do the Ale of Laughter one first, just because I don't want to get it wrong for the Home and Hearth people. It fails of laughter if I don't get the SRM between 3 and 6. So be it. We lose the bonus requirement. But reputation matters in this industry, so let's get it right for the home and hearth people. So we'll do ales of laughter, SRM between 3 and 6. Okay. Right, recipes. Belgian strong ale. So the colour is 5 SRM. Standard reference method is what it stands for. Okay. So this is an 8.63. Did they specify the percentage? They don't specify this percentage. One of several attempts ale brewers made to counter the rise of lags in the late 20th century. Unusually for a British recipe, this is entirely hop forward, with little room for malty notes. Of course, the original versions use entirely British hops, so the flavour is quite distinct from similarly hop-focused American offerings. Strangely, it's a Belgian strong ale if it's using British hops, but... Sure. And what's my other recipe, sorry? An American porter? Ah. This looks delicious. I'm salivating at this porter. Obviously not good for what I need to do right now. Batch size small. I forgot to check that on the other one. Batch size small. Perfect. With 6 grains in the bill, this may seem complicated at first. It's not really. Just take your time measuring each ingredient carefully and it'll all come together. Before you know it, you'll have a beautiful, dark beer with earthy, malty aromas and bready, biscuity and nutty sweet flavours. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds good, but unfortunately not for today. Well, it looks like this Belgian strong ale will do both my jobs, potentially. So maybe I can just brew 2 of these. We haven't ever done that before. Okay. Articles. The cooling tools. A tool used to rapidly cool wort. This can help reduce contamination in your brew. Yes, I'm aware of cooling coils. You put the fluid through, it spins around, and I'm sure there's a scientific effect for it. I can't remember what it's called. But basically, it just cools it down, going through it. It gets to insanely cool temperatures, in fact. I think this is what's in, like, fridges and freezers, right? But I think they pipe through rather than, beer. Which I would love if my freezer was, beer chilled. Actually, no, that would kind of be a waste of the beer. But I think you normally use, like, industrial solvents. And the immersion coil is removed. Oh, it's inside the container. Okay, that's not the way I thought it was going to do it. I thought you piped it through, but it is actually... You pipe water supply through it to cool inside of it. Okay, that seems sensible, honestly. Okay. The counterflow chiller consists of a small hollow pipe inside a large tube. Like the wort plate chiller is placed externally to a container. Okay, I get you. I think this one was more what I was thinking of, the wort plate chiller. Man, pretty in-depth, honestly. And then you tell me histories of the recipes? Very cool. Okay. Let's get to the catalogue. So I need something to... A micro pump. No. I need chilling. Immersion coil medium. Let me look at the pin recipes. What do you want me to use? Doesn't specify. Hmm. Okay. So we need this. Just buy it. And add it to cart, and we'll buy all the carts. Wilder ale, sure, I'll take that. Oh, we used 2 different yeasts. And black peppercorns. Extravagant. Right. Bye all. So, I guess I'm using a small one, but I'm not sure. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let me just check. You are a small one. Okay. So I think I'll just get a small coil. Place in the hot wort inside a container after the boil. One connected to a tube leads a water supply, usually a faucet, and the other end connected to a receptacle, usually a sink. Okay. We can do this. Where are you? There you are. I will purchase you. It's a lot of tokens we spent here, but if it makes my beer better, so be it. Right. We are going to need you at some point. We are going to need my mash tun. There you are. I will wash you 5 times. Sorry, Bessie, do you want me to wash it 6 times? Alright, just for you, Bessie. I'll wash it 6 times. Meowing away in the background. Right, we need grain to mash Pilsner. Where are you? Oh. Oh, how much did I need? Sorry. 5.5 kilos. I thought it was that. Alright, we are going to do Die Hard. There you go. We will remove the lid. And we'll do some pouring. Apologies for taking me like a second to do all this again. As I said, I mean, you might have not seen it. I've deleted the notification now because I'm not feeling too bad today. But I was a bit unwell for the rest of the week. This is why this has come out so late in the week. Sorry, it's not actually come out on Brewsday. But I wanted this to be, a good episode. And it's not a good episode if I'm just, coughing away and retching in the background. So I was like, you know what? We'll delay it. Okay, so that should have... Perfect. Let me throw away these bags. And you need Belgian Pale Ale as well. And it was 1 point... Let me just check. 1.5. 1.5. Belgian Pale. And we'll again... We'll do Die Hard. I seem to remember about these cooling coils that... I can't remember what it was. Was it Brainiac who made, like, a home variant of it or something, and they put possibly a soft drink, but I think it was meant to, be beer, and by, like, the time it came out, it was basically, like, icicles coming through it. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, you are both done, so hang on a minute. I should have 7 kilos in there. Perfect. It adds up. Right, you need to be in here. Your lid needs to go off. Your lid is on. Can we ever upgrade this tap, please? The tap takes an awful long time. So we need to get to 21 litres. Ooh. Please! What? Oh, I'm still in... Alright, we can pour out. I forgot I was still in time mode. Okay, I can live with that. And you need to be heated to 84. Also, tick, and we're doing it. Then we're going to add 10 litres to this. Right, so we're going to do the brewer strats this time, the IRL brew strat. I'm not going to top it up, I think. I think I'm literally just going to add the 10 litres, and I'm just going to seal it immediately and leave it. It's a nice spring day. It's not like the kitchen is, you know, a -5 or -6. We have nice radiators in here. It's not going to drop its temperature that much. Also, it's in an insulated container. That's the whole point of using a picnic cooler rather than just, you know, a plastic container. That should hold the temperature for it. Right, let me speed up time for a moment. Using my Time Lord powers. 84, right? Okay. Lid off. Lid off. Pick it up. Pour it in. 10 litres going in. I can live with that. Lid back on. We went a little bit overboard, but that's fine. Honestly, you don't need your lid on anyway. Right, so now we have to wait for an hour. So I need to get to 12:03. Okay. Oh my god, I went a bit overboard. Anyway, that's fine. Top up the mash. 11 litres, so all of this will go in now. Alright, a little bit of overflow, but it never hurt anyone. You can go off. Actually, no, you can't. Actually, no, you can go off for a second. Because we need some biodegradable tubing. We connect the tube here. We connect the tube here. And we open the tap. Should I leave this for a little bit of time? It doesn't matter. We're boiling it immediately afterwards. It's kind of weird, this mash out step still. I mean, I get the point of it. But as the brewer guy mentioned in his comment, we are just boiling it immediately afterwards. Anyway. Let me time load it up a little bit. And also, I guess the 4 point something litres in there is just the... like, the grain that we don't want anyway. Anyway, you get heated back up. You get sacrificed. You get cleaned. And you're empty. And you can get stored. Right, let's heat this back up again. And we're going to do it without the lid on. Heat water until boiling. Alright, we'll do that. It's now... oh no, it's the afternoon. The early afternoon, that's fine. I thought we'd gone beyond midnight for a second. There we go. Now we're getting up to boiling. Right, so I need to do this in the opposite order. So we need the Pacific Emerald 10 grams first. Pacific Emerald. Retrieve. 10 grams. Confirm. So this is going in. 50 minutes will take me to 46. At 36, though, I then need to add the Hysalon 1, 45 grams. Where are you? Hysalon 1. Hello? Did I not get this? Oh, there it is. And you need 45, right? Okay. So let's time load it up a little bit. I mean, very careful here. You go in. And then it just says add black peppercorns, 12 grams. Doesn't say anything else on the timing. So I guess I'll just toss them in now. Wait, 12 grams? Are these 1 gram containers? Oh, it's a different mechanic. Okay, can I not just... do I really have to click it every single time? Really? Can I... Can I not just put it all in? It says this is 1 gram. So I have to put 12 of these in? There has to be something else here. Why can I not just pour it in? Can I just dump it in? I wonder if that's wrong and it's meant to be like 12 megs instead. It has to be. I refuse to believe I have to click that like 1,000 times. We might have pepped it up too much. I'm just going to say that's done for now. I think that might be a typo. Or did I get the wrong thing? This needs to go to 46 as well. So I've got a little bit of time. Did I buy the wrong thing? Orange, mango, cherry. No, it's the right thing. It's the only peppercorn. I have no idea. It can't... I just refuse to believe I have to get 12 of those and pour them all in, like, at... like, a meg or so a time. That'd be crazy. I think I've added too much. I think it's a typo. But it feels like that was still pretty low for the old peppercorn. Also, it wasn't really peppercorns I was adding. Just give me another one for a second. Let me just play with this a second. So I can't just take the lid off. I can rotate it, I can pick it up. I can stow it, I can rotate it, I can place it, I can shake it. I can bop it, I can do other things. There wasn't anything else? Good thinking music. we're just gonna eyeball it. Okay, we must have added like maybe 100 megs, maybe a little bit less, maybe like 75 megs at least. Strange that it does it in mils again. If it's complete mess, so be it. But there's no way I have to empty 12 of those out a shake at a time. That would be truly crazy. Anyway, we're gonna need our cooling coil soon. So let's get it. And I presume I'm gonna need 2 of these. We're gonna need an input and an output. Can I turn the volume up? Whatever. Just a little bit more. Alright, remove this, remove this. These go in the bin. Cool to 20. Right. So, how do you do this? I need you to be connected to intake. And you connect to the tap. Then I need outtake to go to the sink. And then I need to pick you up and place you. Fuck. Okay. I get it. I solved the riddle. Intake, outtake. And then turn the tap on. It's doing it. So it needs to go to 20, so I presume I don't need to wait a day anymore. I guess that's the whole point of this. Still takes a considerable amount of time. I guess if I bought a bigger tube, maybe it would have been fine. Right. Off. Remove. Lid it for a second. Biodegradable tubes go in here. Done. So we need the fermentation container now. You. Thank you. We'll retrieve you. And we normally do this on the table, so you know what? Let's not break convention. Lid, Formula 1 stop style. Okay, don't go too OTT with the pour. Stop, lid on. Done. Yeast, Wilder Ale. 75 grams. Okay. They tried to trick me here. Because I bet you these are 150 grams. Yep. Well, 150 mils. And Sixtus Ale 1. So we actually have to be a little bit careful with this. Okay, a little bit OTT again, but I'm sure it won't punish me. Okay, that was a little bit crazy what I did at the end, but sure. I guess these are just going to go into the trash can, even though there's a bit left. And now we need to wait 15 days. We'll do some cleaning up first, though. I guess only water's been in here. I was going to try and clean the outside, but sure. I'll pretend that I did that. So 15 days I need to wait now. Add other ingredients to the fermentation container. Corn sugar. Right. And it only needs 350 grams as well. So I'm going to try and do this differently. I'm going to put this in the conditioning container instead. Okay, it just won't let you. Never mind then. I will do it the way the game says then. Easy. Perfect. I can also X-ray mode this thing. I've not really been using this episode. Can you see the SRM? You can. It's 5.6. So I think we're good. I can't remember if we get the bonus thing for that, though. Wasn't the bonus 3? Okay, that's pretty chill. Connect. I'm going to pretend the pressure difference makes a difference here. Let me just go and quickly check. Oh, between 3 and 6, we're perfect. I think everyone learned to try and play this on the keyboard. This is... Oh, what's it called? Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Boo-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Is it Turkish waltz? I can't remember. Not a big classical music buff, as you may be able to tell by the fact this is one of the most famous classical songs of all times, and I'm struggling to remember I was going to say the artist, but the musician. It was Mozart, if it's the Turkish march. I can't get copyrighted for playing the Turkish march, right? You know what? Just give me the sheet notes. I will read the sheet notes, and no, I won't. Holy shit, I'm looking at the sheet notes. I'm just going to say it was. God damn it! Mozart could have written the song before it transfers into this container. My contamination, by the way, is 13%. So despite the fact that I added this coil, which was meant to reduce contamination, I've increased it. Oh well. It might have been because I didn't do the topping up malarkey. Who knows? Alright. Anyway, let's speed up time a little bit. Give me the tube, please. Lid it. Bin it. Wash it. So 21 days conditioning. I did turn this off as well. Yeah, I did. I'm not going to burn the house down. We're going to give it a good look, walk around the house. Do you see this? Do you see this shelf? In 21 days, you'll be on that shelf. Right, 21 days. Perfect. Taste and package beer. Perfect. 5.6 SRM. It's got decent carbonation, small batch size, wonderful. It's more malty, which is weird, because I'm pretty certain it said it was not meant to be malty, it was meant to be hoppy. It is very peppery. So it has worked. I'm going to assume that meant 12 megs. I think I actually added too much. I mean, this sounds pretty tasty. The contamination ended up being 8.1% at the end. I don't know how it decreased in contamination. Did I sneak in and add a little bit of toilet duct to the mixture? What the hell's going on? Spice Beer, Belgian Golden Strong Ale. That's the one. Right. We have to think of a name for this thing. And part of me just wanted to call it Peppery Blonde. Who was this for? It was for the quiz night, right? Or the comedy night for a pub. But I'm potentially going to brew this again. How about Pepper Pusher? How about that? Pepper Pusher. We pushed as much pepper into it as we possibly could. It's obviously going to be in... I'll keep it in a Belgian, that's fine. The glass is obviously going to be in the Nonic pint. And we'll edit the label. Again, I might just use a template here. Although, I've nearly used all the templates, and none of the templates really appeal to me right now. Okay, we'll go round. Oh my god, I could not even see that. Ah, screw it, I'm using a template. Oh yeah, these all just have the hop on it. Nah. Sure, let's go with this. Pepper Pusher. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to confirm it. This is good enough. I would make the writing a little bit brighter, but they really could have done with a bit more work on that area. It's just a little bit messy. Anyway, this is good for... Oh, it is good for those guys as well. Oh! This was meant to be blonde ale. So I didn't meet the requirement, so I can only submit it to the home and half. Okay. Well, not who I was going for, but... It still doesn't matter anyway. We get the reputation. They're my friends now. Lovely, bubbly achievement unlocked. I don't think you were good enough to warrant going on to the super shelf. You can just... There you go. Perfect. Sorry, perfect. Okay. Right. Oh, delivery box. Oh my word, retrieve it. Another magnet. Oh, sorry. Perfect. And also I have this giant bottle cap. What can I do with this? Can I... Oh, yes. Wait, hang on a minute. kind of want it here, but if we get any more, I'd like them just to go around the wall. That's great. We'll put one here for now. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay, do I have anything else I can add on here? No. Okay, cool. Alright, I think I'm going to try and brew one last beer this time. Let's try and do the other one as well. So we completed that. Let's track this one now. Oh, I'm already tracking it. So I need a blonde ale. Okay. So how about pale, blonde? How about this one? Which one was this one that I made? Because I must have made this recipe before. Maybe I didn't make this recipe. I don't remember. Okay. Let me just check in the catalogue. Do I have everything that I need? I do. Oh, this was the honey one. Ah. What did I call this one? Did I call it fruity salad? No, I didn't call it fruity salad. Immediate threat. Okay, we'll brew another bottle of immediate threat then. I don't know how to feel about this one. Alright, retrieve. Sorry, wash. Am I allowed? Please, thank you. We'll clean this as well. Okay, 21 litres going in. While that's going on, let me go and get the grains. American Pale Ale, 3 kilos. I'll die hard you. Oh yeah, this needs Crystal Amber 250. You know what, let's not confuse myself. Right, Crystal Amber. That only needs 250, right? So I can't actually get a lower amount, so I have to skill check it. Close enough. And malted wheat, 180. Easy. Okay, you know what? That's fine. 182, no one will notice. During that time, this has done nothing. Perfect. So 21 litres. Oh my god, I'm in time mode again! Okay, you know what? We can fix that. That's good enough. Okay. Boil it. 74 degrees is what we're aiming for. That'll do. And 10 litres going in. Right, a little bit OTT, but I can live with that. Lid on. Okay, so it does say top up when required. I might do it this time, because we didn't do it before. We just tried to assume it would hold the temperature, but I'll do the same thing where I'll basically just let it drop to maybe like 60 or something. I also didn't look at the time when I started. I think it was like 12, 13-ish, so I'll go to like 19, 13. 1913, a mighty fine year. Actually, I say 1913, mighty fine year. That's going to be in the gap between the First World War and the Second World War. I imagine it wasn't a mighty fine time. Okay, so I will take a little bit of that. I'll unlid you. That'll do. I'll just add a little bit more. A little top up. And then we'll just go all the way through. Right. Now it's like, you know, do the mash out, but I don't have enough water anymore. So we'll just do it with 8 liters. Do a nice little angle. Actually, I probably should do it from this angle so I can see the volume. We've done the mash out. Transfer to brew container. Can be done. Connect the tube, and turn on tap. Turn the hob off for a little bit. We're not, you know, made of gas. Let me do some X-ray mode. Okay, a little bit of contamination has got in. Yeah, it only took it to 73 degrees doing this. It feels a little bit pointless, but whatever. Whatever. 5.6 SRM, which is fine. It's all fine. Okay, speed up time. Put you back on. Bin you. Wash you. And as I said, just take it up to 100. Okay. So we need Blackwood. It was just 5 grams, right? Where are you, Blackwood? Then it says add honey as well, so I'm going to need honey. Okay, that's full boil now. Or basically full boil. I'll place you in, so I need it at 16 to come off. 22:16. Late night brewing. Then we add honey. Some very thin honey. Then at 22:06, we add Cascader. How much did it say? Oh my god. Brain. 55. I thought it was 45, so I'm glad I checked. Right. Just a little bit more. A few more seconds, please. Thank you. Right, and then at 16 it all comes off. And then we need to cool it. Give me 2 of these, please. And 1 of these. 1 of these. Please. Thank you. Inlet onto tap. Outlet into sink. Tap on. I think I can see water going through there. It's not spilling all over the floor. I can live with that. Man, this still took some time. So, cool to 20 degrees, transfer to fermentation container. Give me that, please. You can live there. Biodegradable tubing goes in the trash can. You come here. Lid off. In you go. And, oh god. We need SoCal 150. i.e. all of it. Perfect. Does things look good from the X-ray? Contamination 2.5%. Holy moly. We're doing it, Mom. We're doing it. 0.37 something of protein. Don't know if that's grams, kilos, megs. Could be anything. SRM 6.2. It's a little bit higher than the previous one. But I think that's still fine, right? What did you want? Ah, it might not be fine, actually. It's 0.2 over the SRM. God damn you. Can I dilute you with a little bit of water, please? No, I'll leave you and see what happens. But I don't think you're going to get lighter. Anyway. 20 degrees... What am I doing? 15 days. Right, then I have to add the corn sugar to you. And you're going to need to... I just put the corn sugar in the equipment cupboard. Okay, didn't matter. God damn it. I wanted to find it in my equipment cupboard. Anyway, you can sit there for a second. Give me a keg. And give me some biodegradable tubing. Right, and then give me this. 150 grams going in. 161. You know what? I wanted it to be a bit more dilute. Doesn't make sense, but sure. And then conditions for 21. Let me just look at this. The SRM is still 6.2. That makes sense. Please, let me use the tube. I would like to detach. I'm just pixel hunting. That's fine. I feel like I put that in the fridge then, but I'm going to pretend I didn't. Oh, I also left this out for 15 days. What a monster I am. The missus will be shouting at me, "Put that immersion coil in the wash and then put it back in your cupboard. I don't want to find it on the side." Okay, sure, I watched it. I watched it. Then again, good luck. Send it around the house. And wait 21 days. Can I dilute my ale, please? With a little bit of water. So let me check. It is 6.2. What was the bonus? What am I missing out on? Ooh, wrong button. The bonus is a mastery. I'm not diluting the beer. You know what? You guys can deal with it. I'll just sack the bonus requirement. Interesting that honey was so low on this one. Right. Blonde is what I want. I wish I could copy one of my things again. What the fuck have I done here? A meat? It was that, right? You are a blonde. I think we put in a long neck glass. I don't remember. Definitely the Nonic pint, though. Actually, no, it wasn't a Nonic pint, right? It was a beer mug, I think. Oh, God, I don't remember what I did for this. Was it that? Just confirm it. Submit it. If the label's not quite the same, apologies. I'll submit it. We missed the bonus, but it saves me some time. Honestly, I kind of don't want to put you on the shelf. I've already made you before. Can I put you in my fridge for later? I'll drink it later. Well, it's gone now. We don't have to worry about it. Anyway, we have to wait till the next season now. We've done all the jobs this season. We missed the bonus by 0.2 SRM. I can live with that. Anyway, I think this will do it for this episode. Oh, there's a calendar here. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you on the next part. Goodbye.